Hey book lovers, today I'm making a review of a book named Dream Me by Kathryn Berla. I hope I'm not butchering that name. Um, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I just finished this book and it's amazing. This book was given to me to give my honest review by NetGalley. So thank you NetGalley for trusting me enough to give me an arc of this book. This book is already out for you to buy, so go to your local library and get it. The first part of this video is gonna be no spoiler review, and then after that I'm gonna go more into more spoilery reviews. So let's get into it. Before I start reviewing this book, I will apologize for all the noises coming from the animals. I live like in a forest and it's like animals. Yeah. Well, without further ado, let's start. Dream Me develops in Florida. It's about this girl named Babe. She is a tennis fan. She loves playing tennis, and her dad is a pro golf player. Because of that reason, they have to travel a lot, and so they moved to Florida. And so one of these days, she dreams about Zad. Zad is from another time. The way they communicate is by dreams. And it's a very fun love story. Also, I love the writing, the way she narrates it. It's made super beautiful. Like, you have no idea. It was really, I was kind of in a reading slump, and that book made it so easy for me, like, to finish it like really quickly. It was amazing. So you should definitely go check it out. It has like sci-fi kind of feeling, but it's kind of still a contemporary. It's a very cute love story, and it also you can see through the books different situations that happens, like for example like sexual harassment. So you see this kind of themes that the artist like plays with it. So I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really good. Like, you should definitely check it out. So yeah, if you haven't bought this book, then go, move, skip this part. I don't want you to be spoiled about this amazing book, so leave now and come back after you read that book. I'm gonna wait. So now that you have read Dream Me, I want to talk to you about like the actual plot. So I love the way the author was able to, at first it was very difficult for me to like be able to understand like what was going on in the book. Like, I would have like, those are the kind of things that's why I didn't give it 5 stars. I gave it 4, because at the beginning it was very difficult for me to understand like the world, but I guess it was part of it, part of the mystery, because at first we didn't know like who Sat was and why she was only able to communicate with him through dreams, because he obviously said that he was from Earth from the very beginning, but he didn't say like what was like his actual status. And I love the way she was able to imagine like how, like with global warming and all this situation happening right now, how it would actually, like the evolution of the human being, how it would change. That way that she make him look like kind of a lizard. Also, I love the way how she, like Earl, how he incorporate him into the story, even though we see him like in kind of like mixed places. But at the end, he was like kind of a very important piece from the whole pack, you know. Um, Although one of those characters that I didn't get the point, it was Marilyn. I get like I thought she was gonna be like evil, and I was always waiting for her to be evil, to be this mean girl. Like from I always picture her as this like mean girl, um, but she wasn't, and I was not that I was disappointed because like at the end I appreciate it, like she was like out of the stereotypes, like if you're cute, if you're athletic and you have all the attention you have to you have to be mean. And I was like, well, the stereotype, she broke it. So at the end I really appreciate that. And also I was very surprised that Legrand was actually gay. Like I didn't expect that a lot at all, and it was like really funny and awkward at the same time when I was reading through that part. I like he was always the center of attention. He didn't look at girls. Only at first I thought he was hitting on Babe because they had like he was always asking her at the beginning about California and all that, but in reality like that was his dream and to go live there. And it was like very like it was very like shocking like to know, because it was a really awkward and funny scene in the book. Also, what else? Yeah, the best friend. I was impressed about the diversity of, because it's very common to see in YA books, like this stereotype of the white boy, blue eyes, and all that. I love in a meaning that of the diversity. She was always like breaking all those. I really appreciate their diversity. Like the best friend, she was Vietnamese. I love that she was able to incorporate like the background of the suffering, also the bullying, and discrimination that people that come from the outside they face in mainland. So I really appreciate that, to have all those cultural infos in there. Um, Also, I really love the way, like, the concept of the book, like, in which people from the future, they don't longer dream anymore, which I find really scary, because usually dreams are what motivate us. It doesn't matter if it's, like, actual dreaming or just, like, the thought itself of the imagination of I dream I wish I had this, or I dreamed, you know. Is actually like a portal to imagination, and it's very important to dream, like in our days, because usually that's like the start, is the door to originality. So for me, it was kind of impressive how she worked that out. I love the fact that the way she made like Babe's blog part of the story and all. It seems like I was reading a book inside of a book, and even the same comments of the people that read her blog, it was kind of like saw that as a fictional story because of how well written it was, and it felt like that at some point. It didn't feel real. It felt like I was reading a book inside of another book. You know what I mean? So I love that. And also, I was talking to you about the concept that in Zach's world, people didn't, although they didn't look like actual people anymore. But they didn't dream anymore, so the world is not like how we imagine it. The fact that they had like this ship, like human beings were like almost like a machine, like they knew every history of everything because of this ship that was inside of them, that they were able to know everything, just like Google. I mean, not just like Google, but like their brains were kind of a computer. and also the fact that they were no longer to enjoy like the water, the beach, and like just do something simple that we as humans like sometimes we don't even appreciate that we have. So, like sitting on underneath a tree to like and appreciate nature. So the book also makes you realize the importance of our world and how important it is to preserve it and keep it the way it is right now, and to take care of it. It shows us, like, it gives us like an idea, because Babe didn't actually realize of the effect that her decisions right now, the decisions that the human beings were doing right now, of the things that they weren't really appreciating, didn't affect her or her future like um, family, but generations after generations were going to be affected by that. So it wasn't after she realized, like she saw it as a very far away thing, and until she was like in those shoes to be able to feel the effect of it. So it was very important for me, and it gave me like a light of how I should be able, like of how should I um, behave from now on, to like being able to appreciate the small things in life, even though they seem like insignificant, like seeing a bird or something. um, I don't know. Usually I try to, even if it's a YA book or anything, you should always try to get like tiny bits of inspiration and something, because they'll bring, it's not just a story, so there's meaning behind everything. So yeah, I really love the book. I'm glad that I was able to read it and review it. I've never done this in my life. It's the first time that I'm doing a review for a book. So I'm very proud of myself. Today's the release date. I don't know. Today is June 11th. So today's the release date. I don't know if when I will post this video. Probably today, probably tomorrow. I have to go through editing stuff. I feel so good right now. I just finished the book, so it's all in my head, and it's amazing. It feels amazing, honestly. Um, so yeah, I hope I can be able to keep doing this, because I love books. Books are my life. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you for sticking out for so long, listening to me chat about dreaming, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.